Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video we are gonna test and try out a bunch of new makeup products, not necessarily new launches, but these products are new to me, and all of these makeup products I bought from the recent Nykaa sale. So yeah, I'm very excited about sharing my thoughts on these. I'm wearing all of them on my face today, so without wasting any more time, let's get started. So the first product that I have is from e.l.f. e.l.f. are having great deal. They were having a buy one get one. Whenever Nykaa has the sale, e.l.f. always goes on a buy one get one off, which is amazing because e.l.f. is slightly expensive in India, so that's the right time to pick up e.l.f. and I bought a lot of products from e.l.f. Anyways, so this is their Holy Strokes Micro Fine Brow Pen. The pen itself is super slim and it's got a brush tip applicator. I absolutely love my Maybelline Build a Brow in the shade Espresso, I guess, but that is not available in India, so I was looking for alternatives, and e.l.f. have recently launched these brush tip brow tattoo sort of a product, so I was very happy to see that. Now this is in the shade Espresso. I have another shade as well which looks like this. The strokes are pretty good. It's very easy to control and manipulate the product. I feel like the Maybelline one can be slightly darker and that makes it a bit more harder to control, but this one looks more natural. But I feel like since this one is a very thin and slim pen, it's gonna run out faster than the Maybelline one does. But nonetheless, it gave me such a beautiful brow look. The shade matches me pretty well. Another brow product that I have is the NYX Etiquette Thickening Brow Mascara. So this is basically like a tinted brow mascara with tiny little fiber particles in it, which is quick, on the go, very easy, and also sets your brow hair in place. With this kind of a brow product, you really don't need anything underneath it. This does everything for you. Add in color, add a lot of volume to your brows, set it. You'll be sorted with this one brow product. This is the shade Espresso again. This matches my brow color and my skin tone pretty well, so I'm very happy with it. This is what I have on my brows and my brows feel pretty set. I really like that neatly done set brow look, and this brow gel is giving me that. For eyeshadow, I have an incredible palette to share with you all, which is the PAC On The Go Glam eyeshadow palette. It's been a while since I tried an eyeshadow palette from PAC Cosmetics. This palette was on my wish list. I've seen other creators create such beautiful looks with this palette. This is on a very good discount on Nykaa, so I picked it up, and look at the color palette. It's beautiful. This is the definition of a nude palette. You've got every single nude color that you want. It's got a lot of mattes, lot of shimmers, and some foiled shadows as well. Some eyeshadows are really sparkly and so beautiful on the eyelid. The most important thing that I love about this eyeshadow palette is that the eyeshadow quality is incredible. They are buttery smooth in texture, has great pigmentation, blend out so beautifully on the eyes. I mean, it truly feels like I'm using some sort of a luxury product. It's that good. If you're a nude eyeshadow lover, you should absolutely pick this one. Not a lot of people are talking about this palette, but this is such a good one. This also comes in another pinkish variant, I guess, but this is so beautiful. Even the packaging is so cute. It's a nude palette, very slim and thin, and inside you've got a huge mirror, perfect for travel as well. I mean, I'm obsessed with this palette. For the face, I've got a couple of products. The first one is this Nykaa Superlight Blur Peptide Primer. So it is infused with peptides, and this was also on my wish list from the longest time, but I didn't really take it seriously. But this was also on a good discount this time, so I got it. I absolutely adore the packaging. However, the skin tint from this Superlight range from Nykaa did not work out for me because the shade range is absolutely ridiculous, especially if you're a brown skin person. But coming back to the primer, this primer is very silky, smooth, absolutely lightweight, fills in the pores to an extent. I wouldn't say this is like the professional primer from Benefit, but it does blur out the pores pretty well, and it has a beautiful soft matte finish. So if you don't like that kind of a matte finish, you may want to skip on this primer because this is a matte primer. So the fact that this has peptides infused in it makes me love it even more. This is a great primer for oily and textured skin. Definitely helps in making my makeup go on really smooth on the skin and also extend the wear time of my makeup for sure. really like it. Okay, next for the base, some of you guys have been requesting me to try out this foundation, so I did. So this is the PAC Spotlight Liquid Foundation. I believe this comes in 12 shades or so, and I picked out the second last deepest shade from the range, and this seemed like a good match. The shade representation on the Nykaa app was misleading, I would say. The girl that was wearing this foundation shade looked like a very similar skin tone to mine, and the shade next to this, which is the deeper shade, the model looked like she had more deeper, richer, chocolatey skin tone, but to my surprise, this shade is not how it is portrayed on the Nykaa app. It doesn't match me that well. It definitely is a lighter tone of foundation for me. It does oxidize and sort of adjust to my skin tone, but I still can see that ashiness going on. I already own the old Spotlight foundation from PAC Cosmetics, and I love this foundation. I used to use this a lot back in the day whenever I wanted to create a nice, flawless, dewy, yet very long wearing base for my oily skin. This was my go-to, and this was in the shade Coffee Walnut, which was such a good match for my skin tone. I believe this came in more shades than the new one, so I really don't understand why brands are really lowering the number of shades that they are producing these days, whereas it should be the other way around, right? But anyways, this foundation and this foundation feels completely different to me. That's because this was more of a dewy finish foundation, medium to buildable sort of a coverage, whereas this one feels very matte, very full coverage, a little bit goes a long way, has that poreless finish on the skin and all. Slightly a heavier foundation, is also self-setting, waterproof and all of that, but the older one was way different. I'm loving the poreless, matte, flawless finish of this foundation, being an oily skinned person, but I'm not really sure if you would love it if you have dry skin types, because this is a pretty matte foundation. By the way, this is in the shade 11, Mocha Cream. If I didn't mention it earlier, this I feel like is a good long wearing flawless foundation, but the shade unfortunately did not work out for me. I did have to bronze up my skin a lot. I did use the older Spotlight foundation in certain areas of my face to sort of even out the pigmentation and all. So yeah, the shade definitely did not work out for me. Okay, next, I've been hearing such good reviews about this new high-end concealer, so I thought of showing it with you guys on camera. I already used this a couple of times with different foundations, different makeup looks and all. So this is the Estee Lauder Futurist Soft Touch Brightening Skin Concealer. This is in the shade 4W, which is the deepest shade available in India. Again, why do brands do this? I'm really annoyed. There should be more shade options, especially for us brown skinned women, but we always get very limited shades to choose from. So I got it and I use it all the time to brighten and highlight my face. I use it mostly on the under eyes and it works so beautifully. The wand of this concealer is a very unique one. It's a doe foot, but a very fat and thick doe foot. It's a bit of that rounded shape and not that pointy thing. So it gets slightly harder to reach all those nooks and corners of your face, especially the inner corner right here. You have to be very careful, but it's slightly a thicker doe foot applicator, so it deposits a lot of product in one go, so you really need the tiniest bit of it. Coverage is incredible. It's got high coverage, so a little bit goes a long way. Very pigmented, blends really well on the skin, and it sets. It's a self-setting concealer and sets down to a pretty matte finish. It's very long wearing, doesn't really crease much on the under eyes if set properly with a powder. This concealer really reminds me of the Too Faced Born This Way concealer, but with a thinner consistency with the same amount of coverage. So that's a good thing. It's really good. I've been really enjoying it. However, I don't think this would be a great option for dry skinned people. You may have to look up for people with dry skin who have used this to know their thoughts on this product. I picked up a whole lot of blushes from this sale. I decided to show two liquid blushes in today's video. So one is the newly launched L'Oreal Lumi Liquid Blush. I got all the 4 shades and I've reviewed it. You guys must have seen it on my Instagram reels as well as shorts. Either this is in the shade Worth It Medium, which is a very popular shade. This L'Oreal liquid blush is very popular elsewhere in the Western countries, and I was waiting for this product to launch in India, and I was so happy when I saw this on the Nykaa app. This launch happened right when the sale was going on, so yeah, this was also on a good discount, so I picked all of them. All 4 shades are very different and unique. This liquid blusher also has a very big and thick doe foot applicator. This is extremely pigmented, so you have to use it very cautiously. Just one dot does it for you, honestly. Blends out beautifully, incredible color payoff. So be very mindful of how much you deposit on the skin. Just a little dot of this goes a long way. And all of the Lumi liquid blushes have these really micro golden shimmer particles in it, which makes it look a little bit glowy on your cheeks. It doesn't really emphasize the texture, but just makes your skin like it's radiating from within. It's that kind of a finish. The shade Worth It Medium, I feel like would suit all different skin tones and all different undertones. So this would be the safest of shades to go for. And especially this shade eats on brown skin. So yeah, hands down, this is the best shade that they have. It's like this toasty, reddish, rosy sort of a color. I love it. This would work on all skin types and is very long wearing. The other blush that I picked up is the e.l.f. Camo Liquid Blush. I picked up a bunch of these e.l.f. Camo liquid blushes. Now this one is in the shade Copper Etiquette. I absolutely love the shade Bronzed Bombshell, I believe, from this line, but unfortunately that's not available. I feel like it was available when this product was newly launched and suddenly it vanished from the Nykaa app. So I really don't understand why, but that one is such a beautiful, deep, rusty terracotta shade for brown skinned women. Anyway, the Copper Etiquette also looked like a shade that would work on my skin tone and deep enough. So this one is more of a dark peachy color. It's very beautiful on the skin, really brightens up my skin tone. It's slightly more brightening L'Oreal Worth It Medium shade, but honestly they are giving off the same vibe. This one is a beautiful, deep, brightening peachy shade for me, and this one blends out so beautifully. Again, be very careful with these blushes. They are also extremely pigmented but very easy to blend. These are the dupes for Rare Beauty liquid blushes, and I feel like these ones are more beginner friendly in terms of how easy they are to blend on the skin. This also has extreme micro shimmer particles. I would say the shimmer in this one is even more finely milled than the L'Oreal one. The L'Oreal one has a bit more of a dewy property than this one, but nonetheless this is also a beautiful long wearing blusher with great color selections. Really love if they bring out all the shades that are there in the e.l.f. Camo liquid blushes, because the deeper tones look beautiful on brown and deeper skin tones. So yeah, also have another e.l.f. eye makeup product which is a new launch in India. This is the Lash Extender Mascara from e.l.f. and this is in the shade Pitch Black. I absolutely love the e.l.f. Lash and Roll Mascara. It is the most beautiful, lengthening, volumizing, separating kind of a mascara for my eyelashes, and it works out absolutely beautifully every time I use it. So I want to give this one a try as well, which by the way looks very similar to the Lash and Roll with a very similar wand as well. But then I feel like this is slightly different. It is definitely very lengthening, does add volume, but I feel like if you start layering this too much, it may get clumpy. I love that this is pitch black, so it really defines the lashes and gives that really pitch black appearance. The Lash and Roll Mascara never gets clumpy, which is what I love about it. I keep layering and my lashes look even better and better with each coat. But with the Lash Extender, you have to know where to stop, otherwise it will get clumpy. But nonetheless, it's a decent mascara, I would say. And also one important thing about this mascara is that it's a tubing mascara. So this mascara removes very easily and beautifully with just some warm water, and there will be no residue left on the lashes, which is great. I have one lip product to talk about, and with that we'll come to the end of this video. So this is the K-Beauty Matte Liquid Lipstick in the shade Embrace. And I was meaning to get this liquid lipstick from the longest time, but it's a bit expensive. K-Beauty is expensive, and I have so many lip colors, so many different shades, and also I didn't really feel like investing in it. In the sale, definitely K-Beauty was on a good offer, I would say, and this was around 700-ish. That's when I decided to pick this up. And this particular shade, Embrace, is super popular. Everybody seems to love this. The shade Embrace is a very unique brown peachy nude, and I feel like this would work across skin tones. This is a lipstick that I'm wearing on my lips right now, and I have paired it with a lip liner, of course, but even on its own, it looks pretty decent on my skin tone with makeup and all. The thing that I love most about this liquid lipstick is that it's a very luxurious feeling liquid lipstick. As in, it's very thin in texture, very well pigmented, and very comfortable on the lips, and is pretty long wearing. It really doesn't even feel like I'm wearing some sort of a lip product. The feeling of this liquid lipstick is absolutely beautiful on my lips, and the shade Embrace is truly a beautiful shade. I'm absolutely loving the way it is looking on my skin tone paired with a brown lip liner. So those are all the products that I wanted to share with you all and talk about in today's video. All these are from the Nykaa sale. It's been a while since I've shopped this much from any Nykaa sale, so maybe I should refrain from shopping from the next couple of sales. All the product links will be mentioned in the description box as usual. I really hope that you guys enjoyed watching this video and found it useful and helpful. If you did, make sure to give it a huge thumbs up, comment, and do not forget to subscribe to my channel for more such videos. Also follow me on my Instagram. I'll put the link in the description box. This is it. Take care of yourselves, and I shall see you guys soon in my next one. Bye.